Yo, peep game. Time for me to pick who I think will be the Super Bowl winner of Super Bowl 60. We got the Patriots and the Seahawks going against each other. You have a quarterback in the Seahawks seeing a team he used to have to face twice a year when he was on the Jets, Sam Darnold. And then we have Drake May, who came on the scenes, and there were people that was thinking because when Matt Stafford had that bad game when he threw like 3 interceptions during the season, they're like, oh, Drake May is the favorite to win MVP currently. I know people say that, oh, the Patriots had an easier schedule than the Seahawks, and the Seahawks played in the harder division and what have you, and all that. And people are trying to discredit the Patriots. And I get that. I get how fans can say that. But you can only play who's in front of you. And injuries unfortunately happen in this game. Now, yes, if Bo Nix was healthy, I think it would probably have been the Broncos and the Seahawks for a rematch. Who knows how that would have turned out. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We can't talk about the what is with the health and things of that nature. You know, we got the two arguably healthiest teams in the league facing each other. That's talented enough. On the Patriots side, they are a very well coached football team. They are very disciplined. They literally go by the mantra of do your job. So they don't try to do anything too spectacular unless it's like, okay, the only way I can make a play is to do something spectacular, in this sense. And the Seahawks, they have the number one scoring defense. They have a Pro Bowl level player at every level of their defense when it comes to the defensive line, the linebackers, and the secondary. And they play a fairly simple coverage, pretty simple coverage, but it's hard to throw against them. They really believe in the whole nothing cheap, nothing deep, and they play very disciplined football. And looking at both teams, seeing what they've done in the season, seeing the divisions that they were in and the divisional opponents they had to face, and just looking at who's doing what. On the offensive side, you're going to have JSN going against Gonzalez for the Patriots. That's going to be a matchup to watch. On the outside, you got Kenneth Skywalker. Kenneth Walker. The guy used to say Kenneth Luke Skywalker. Shout out to Children Don. So that was hilarious. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Who I think is going to win this game, and the key to this game, I think the Patriots have to play disciplined football and not turn the ball over. That is the key for them, because if they turn the ball over in the wrong area, the Seahawks will score. They will find a way to score, whether it's a field goal or whether it's a touchdown. It doesn't matter. Sam Darnold in the last 3 years has become a competent starting quarterback. Doesn't seem like he's quote unquote seeing those ghosts like he did, like he said when he was on a hot mic, or someone caught him on a hot mic on that Monday night game when it was the Patriots against the Jets. I think that Sam Darnold might have passed, but we don't know. We got to see what's going to happen in the Super Bowl. This is a big moment. It's a big stage. But looking at everything, I just think between these two teams, the Seahawks have the better team on paper compared to the Patriots, talent-wise. And I feel like they won't turn. And I also think while the Seahawks won't turn the ball over. I kind of feel like, but I feel like with the Patriots, there's more opportunities for some fumble recoveries to happen, because I do think Drake May has a bit of a fumbling problem. I know in the combine they say he has small hands. Okay, all right, I understand, I get it. If you have bigger hands, you can hold on to the ball more, but at the same time, can't really use that as an excuse, because you got to the league with those quote unquote small hands, and you're able to help get your team to the position that they're at now. With weather conditions being pretty ideal, looking at both teams on paper, I think while I'm not saying it's going to be like a complete blowout, But I do think it's going to be a 2-possession win for the Seahawks. I do think that the Seahawks will be crowned Super Bowl champs at the end of this game. I do think the game will be close within, like, in that first half, with both coaches trying to feel each other out. But I just feel like the Seahawks have more talent on paper. I mean, they got a top five. They got a top five defense. They got a top five offense. They're well coached as well. I know those guys will make some mistakes, but I don't. But on the same time, I don't see anybody. I mean, I know Booty on the Patriots. I know he's a really solid receiver. I know Stephon Diggs is a solid receiver. He's not what he was when he was with Buffalo. After I think he tore his ACL, and I'm not saying he hasn't been the same, but he hasn't been like the quintessential number one receiver to go to ever since that injury, unfortunately. Having said that, I think the Seattle Seahawks will become Super Bowl champions, and I think the score is going to be 27-20. That's actually not. I think it's going to be 30-20. I think that's going to be the final score, and the Seahawks, I believe, will get their second Lombardi, and there's going to be a celebration for the Super Bowl champs. Be easy, everybody. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Deuces.